I said it is what it is when you don't do what you want, because now you're overcoming your self desire, the urges we talked about, not being able to eat and just drink water instead of eating. That's caring, because you know it's doing something for your health. So if you know pork is bad for you, and you eat pepperoni, it's not. It is what it is. It is what I want it to be, right?
Yeah, it is what I want it to be.
Correct.
It is
Pretty new penalties. And these penalties range from an automatic 5 years in jail for any person caught with a rock of crack cocaine, a piece of crack cocaine as small as a quarter. I don't have a quarter with me, but if you visualize what one looks like, yeah, I do have a quarter. If you have a piece of crack cocaine no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, 1/4 of $1, we passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice.
Mukbang. TT Marie.
in the flesh. In the flesh.
First and foremost, peace and blessings into the new year. May God's peace be upon you. May you find peace within yourself. But we did a mukbang, me and TT Marie, Tiaja, and we talked about a lot of things and within an hour. And hopefully y'all enjoy. Y'all gonna see the food we cooked, how we cooked it. I don't think we put the ingredients in there or none of that, but we definitely put the before and after product. Hopefully y'all laugh with us and become more present with our presence with each other. That's the word. I was trying to make a word that don't even exist. I'm only gonna talk for a minute, so I'm at 54 seconds. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy and y'all keep coming back for content. We got another video coming up real soon. Stay tuned.
Fresh start, got my shit in line now. I almost fell off. And let me know who that, and let me know what is it. I see you talking to that nigga and this nigga. The next nigga ain't me, nigga. Don't let me know what he did unless you talk about Jesus. I could jump on that girl, she want lights. I took that girl on the heights. We was trying to recover our lives. I put him in, trip me in that lie. Like who the man now, y'all? Can't for the man no more.
Whole bunch of random shit.
It's not random. That
Say
all
no,
go
man.
together. Lemon pepper.
Steppers. These
You
pork
gonna put your bread
rinds.
on there? You gonna have it in a napkin? That look ghetto. Come on, bro. And then that's not even your
Why
cup.
would you?
Like, what is you doing? The hell? You trying to take people's shit.
My bad. My bad. I thought that was my cup.
She talking about pork rinds now.
Yeah.
How do you get the ways? How they looking?
It's tsunami.
Chopping.
They on tsunami right now. It's woo.
You gonna eat before I sit down? Like, come on, bro.
You're taking too long. Like, look at him.
You was just
Trying to get cute.
You was just doing everything. Washing dishes.
Trying to get cute for the camera.
Nah, I'm trying to get cute for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get to brush my shit last night.
And you wash your hair like you crazy.
I ain't pray or nothing. Like, she eating before prayer.
Tina Cut, the one and only Tiaja.
T.T.
And we're here.
T.T. Marie.
We're here to discuss some major topics. Stay tuned.
Try to take my cup. Hell no.
I drunk a sip.
Well, I gotta pour a sip back in. Why you turn the fan back on?
I didn't turn it
I
on.
turned it off. I didn't turn it off. We do the introduction, so if I have to pray. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you for this food and the opportunity to have this food. Thank you for the opportunity to be with each other in our presence. Let the nutrients be nutrients for us, and let the garbage be garbage and waste. Thank you again. We show our gratitude towards you. There's no God except Allah. In the name we pray. Amen. Alright. I ain't got no silverware.
What's the topics? You got the, you know.
What y'all want to hear, man? What the people want to hear? They want to hear about some mac, some cabbage, some fried corn.
I'm gonna try this.
Y'all supposed to put water in the corn, right?
No.
Yes. And honey. See? Honey.
No, we're not supposed to put honey.
Yes, that's A1. That's how it's supposed to taste, huh?
I should add a little more sugar in it.
A little more. Yeah, have some honey. My shit kind of cold. But
It's good though, but you gotta add butter in it.
you gotta give it that creamy.
No, it ain't supposed to be creamy. It's supposed to be like a,
Creamy fried.
like fried, like, you know.
It can be creamy fried. That cabbage is spicy. I don't know what you
You can't take the heat.
think.
You can't take the
She
heat.
can't take the lemon pepper.
That shit.
Good.
How you choking and coughing.
Barbecue sauce or ketchup. She want barbecue sauce with lemon pepper fried.
I'm riding with barbecue sauce to the day I die. To the day I leave. I'm riding with barbecue sauce.
Sick.
I drink some barbecue sauce.
She drink cabbage juice too.
Yeah. That really brought me back to life yesterday. Like,
Woo! Yeah, I missed the meal yesterday. So what we talking about?
I'm waiting on you.
Cause I'm really not in the hungry. You know my plate was usually get full.
Mm-hmm. I just thought about when,
My days.
yes, bro. All that fucking rice.
Take all that shit.
All that rice. Like, that's ridiculous. This is hot sauce.
So before we recorded, she's talking about school shootings and babies because she work at a hospital. So elaborate.
So, I feel like, as far as school shootings, I feel like all the teachers need to be strapped and they need to take classes,
Right, shoot.
yeah, to learn how to actually use a gun and the safety protocols and all of that.
Or-
Because,
Go ahead.
They gotta keep them kids safe. Like, literally. You never know when this shit gonna happen. And hopefully school shootings ain't being planned. Cause that's just fucking.
I think they are.
That's just inhumane.
If they is or if they ain't, we gotta think about preventive measures. Cause they be letting anybody in schools nowadays.
You know, and they just be
Or-
like anybody.
But how they even getting into schools, even if they're not checking in with a visitor pass? It should be like locked doors.
Right, and then how do kids be getting in schools with guns?
Right.
Like literally, like how? Like
That ain't planned. I mean, it is, but not like an agent wise. But what about her?
Like, what?
This is good. And it's not random.
I thought I was playing.
What I was gonna say though? Locked doors.
I ain't got nothing
Cause
to
it be-
yet.
It'd be too many. It'd be too much access to schools. Like, how does they even get in? Churches. That was a part of the conversation as well.
Or like,
Our church is locked, mosque. But schools. Oh, that's what I'm about to say. So, should we put our children in public schools?
hell no. I ain't put mine in one. Cause
Good mindset.
the public schools, most of them don't even get metal detectors. And then the
Hey,
security
just a-
guards don't even be searching for real.
What
The
about
security guards working for that check. They ain't working for them kids' safety. They working for that check. So, nowadays it's just like,
to elaborate further
and nobody's.
in the agenda behind the teacher, like, I feel like we should grow up learning about necessities, not fucking basic math and reading. Like, we're gonna learn that shit anyway. We need to learn how to create, build. And a lot of private schools be having that, like, trades and shit.
Right.
Or,
My school.
Teach
my
from
high
home.
school,
yo, you went to, it was a private school? What was the teacher like?
I actually like the teaching was good. Like we was learning fucking budgeting skills and
Yeah. I mean, a lot of private.
we was on some other shit. Facts. Like I can't even name. Like,
But y'all still
everything.
went over the basics.
Yeah, for sure. Went over the basics, but we still had that like extra shit was on. There was some other shit on our curriculum.
It wasn't no change in the history, was it? Still teaching the same shit.
Yeah, but like you know when you got Black history teachers, they throw in the shit we really need to learn about. You feel me? So it was like that too. Like we didn't just learn what
But do some of them even know the real history?
I would hope so. Shit. I would hope.
So tell them the school you went to.
No.
You said no. Why?
No, I can't stand saying that. What high school you go to?
I told you already. Say yours
I
first.
forgot, honestly.
Say yours first. You ain't eating that bread?
What you say, David? No, you ain't say David.
Yeah, I did. You ain't eating that bread?
You don't eat the bread. Can you mind your own plate?
Like she asked me for my meat yesterday. Fuck out of here.
Can you mind your own plate?
Should be crazy. Anywho. So
Anywho,
say your score.
I went to DePaul. Was that right? Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think no school, private, public, teaching nothing right.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
I mean, as far as marketing, I guess, some way, yeah. Because I had trained in my school in Kentucky, too. I was taking advanced marketing, principles of marketing. Shit of that sort. Now, what I do believe, culinary, yeah, that's definitely helpful. So we had culinary classes. PE, of course, staying active. Some of the health classes for sure. But as far as history, I don't know.
Another thing I liked about my school was we had to work. Every year, our jobs changed. We actually had a job.
That was
And we
paid?
had the money that we made went towards our tuition because we had to pay to go to school.
Yeah.
Working in different places. Like, I done worked in colleges. I done worked in law firms. I done worked in.
So I guess to that degree, that's a good experience.
For sure, it was
Word.
definitely a good experience for me. Even though it was some trials and tribulations, but it's okay because some of them jobs had me messed up. Like a law firm.
That school was predominantly white.
No,
It was well round.
I'm diverse. We had everything. You name it, we had it. Yeah, that's another thing I liked about it too. It was diverse, and we took every we cared about everybody race and shit.
You see, I care.
Yeah, we celebrated, showed love to everybody, race and
Did I put some fries in my to-go box?
no.
I think I did.
Dude, what is that word? It's like when your race got their own.
Holiday?
No, not holiday. Oh, it's gonna come to me. It ain't coming right now.
They got their own. Anyways, I wanted to go back to that topic of oh yeah, the plannings. One reason I say that again is because we had this convo before we got on camera, but as far as the population, that's definitely an agenda. If you think about all the cop killings and it ain't even just black people that's getting killed by cops. It just depends on the type of cop they is. Cause they'll have no reason to kill somebody and just do it. And just it can easily de-escalate the situation that's at hand. So as far as
No, for real, I just seen a video about this little boy getting shot. This little boy getting shot by police in their house.
right in
But
their house, that's crazy.
The mama called the police, but didn't tell the police that the son was in the house. Are you?
Wait, so what happened?
That
What you
made me
mean?
so mad. That made me so mad.
What you mean?
I'm not sure what the case was, but the mom had called the police basically to come check the scenery out. I don't know what the case was, but she didn't
was
let
there?
it. I'm not sure if she was there or she was outside. I think she went outside because in the comments it was why would you leave your baby? You should get your baby out of there first, if anything. But she didn't tell the police that her son was in the house. So they go in the house and the little boy gets shot. Like, thank God he survived. He got shot in his, I think, the stomach. Thank God he survived. But still, like.
So every situation is the opposite, because not all cops are bad. But back on topic, if you think about medicine, you work in a hospital, so you think about medicine. For instance, my grandma and my aunt was just telling me, like, when they give you medicine, like as far as treatments like leukemia and all this radiation and shit, they don't do shit for you because you keep coming back because they want money. So that's the agenda. And again, if that shit ain't helping you, they gotta be doing something worse. So.
I'm kind of mad at children though. After what I been heard, like I could not believe that. Like I don't even. Cause I was just walking down the hall on a call, and I overheard these doctors. It was talking about this little girl, and she needed some work done on her brain. But one of the doctors was like, I never worked on a brain before. I never did surgery on a brain before, and she was gonna be helping. Like, why are you helping? Why are you doing anything with a brain if you never even had experience? Like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. But look.
And then I overheard them saying that the girl had died or whatever.
That they was working on?
I think so. So it was just like, I was saying, like, what? Like,
is it her?
I'm not sure. I just overheard them saying that. And she was just like, she never worked on a brain before. No, this was like a month ago.
And she died that day?
I don't know.
Or that was all previous. Like, it was a month ago you heard this, and it was time before they was talking about this situation.
No, I think it was recent when they was talking about it, like a month ago. So it had to have been.
So it's still previous.
Yeah, previous.
But look, you ever thought about this? It's always a first to something. Like, it's always.
Yeah, but don't play with nobody's brain. You don't play with nobody's brain. You don't play with nobody's life like that. Like, no.
Think. Even the doctors that did have experience, they had a first day, a first operation, a first surgery. So, hey, she obviously had the training for it if she's certified.
No doctor finna play with my son.
That's not planned though.
No.
That is planned. That's their kind of their job that they're training.
Don't have nobody work on my son that haven't done that.
Okay, so what if back in the day nobody ever did it?
Well, he wasn't gonna get no surgery because no, I'm not gonna be playing Russian roulette with his damn life and shit. Like, no. The fuck?
So you'd rather just deal with it?
My thing is,
it's always somebody first day.
Yeah, but like I understand that.
So that means,
but not when it come to mine, I guess.
So if your child facing death already, you wouldn't take that risk? I'm confused.
You heard what I said.
So you wouldn't?
Somebody gonna be working. Somebody who had experience doing brain surgery is gonna be working on my son's brain. Not nobody who's first time.
If there's nobody that didn't have experience.
It ain't the case though.
But it was the case once upon a time. That's what I'm saying.
That's once upon a time. Not now.
Right. Mm-hmm. So if that was the case once upon a time, that means that's the case now as well.
Nope.
Obviously.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'm just saying. Anybody else cool.
So you would just face that.
Anybody else cool, but I'm gonna make sure somebody with experience is gonna be working on my son. I'm not gonna just let anybody do surgery on my son. You feel me?
You're not answering my question though.
I hear what you're saying, but
So
I
if it
don't
was
care
back
about the
in the-
past. I don't care about
No,
the past.
yeah, you got.
I care about right
I want to
now.
know the answer though, because
care
that's
about right
that's
now.
realistic.
I care about right now.
So
I
you're
don't,
not
I don't
gonna
care about what
answer the
happened.
question.
So
what would you
a
do?
decade ago,
So
a century ago. I don't care about
So
that.
what would you do? Because that has happened before.
I don't
You
know.
would take that risk, right?
I don't know. I don't know. Or we going to a different hospital. We're taking my son elsewhere.
I don't like hospitals anyway. Oh, medicine. Or shots.
You said what?
So I like medicine or shots. Hospitals, none of that shit. But like I said, their goal is for us to keep coming back. That's how they make their money. If we,
And I
if we,
had to get the flu shot
if they cure
and the
people,
COVID.
if they cure people, what the hell is that doing for them? Not a hospital out of business.
Right. I feel like it's something new every day, boy. It's a new virus. It's a new everything.
About presidents. You don't know nothing about no
What I
president.
do?
No, you don't.
No, fuck Biden.
Why?
Cause
You don't even know why I suck Biden.
yes, I do.
Why?
None of your business.
You don't know why I suck
Yes, I
Biden.
do.
You're just saying that.
Yes, I do. But now I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. Come on, it's none of my business. Like what?
Fuck Biden.
You don't
What
know.
president we need back?
None? The
None.
fuck?
Right.
So why? Tell me why. I want to know why.
We good? We ain't doing shit for us.
What is he doing that's making you say fuck Biden?
He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing for us. He ain't doing nothing for nobody but himself. And them damn white people.
You don't know nothing about no politics, boy.
Yes, I do.
Then why? Tell me why. A reason.
You tell me why.
I don't say fuck Biden because I don't study politics.
Okay.
I agree with you. He ain't doing shit, but I ain't saying fuck Biden because I don't know what he is doing.
Okay. Cool.
So tell me why.
Good. I told you.
No, that's not telling me shit. I want an example. I want a reason. I want what did he do? That's talking about politics. Just saying fuck Biden because he ain't doing shit ain't talking about
No,
politics.
for real. Honestly though, I can't even give you like a specific detail only because I forgot, but I literally forgot it. But I know it.
Well, I can give you a reason.
Well, give me a reason.
I don't know if it's him or his son, if he got a son, or his dad, if he got a dad that was in the law business. What's it called? What's that shit called? The political field. I forgot what that shit called. But it was somebody named Biden. I think it was him. Years ago. He made a law. You don't have to look this up. Don't quote me either, but he made a law because we went over in our studies. He had a law against us, specifically like black people in the hood. And it was damn, I forgot the name of it. That's why I said don't quote me. But anyways, the law was basically like think it was a drug law, a drug violence act law or some shit like that, where they put us in jail for the smallest offenses, like the shit that they put.
Yeah, keep in mind, it's 1991.
In the,
Back then as well, he or whoever, it was also a bill, a crime bill, that if you had a gun on you in any offense, any violation, law, breaking offense, you got the maximum, or you got the minimum of 5 years. So listen to what he about to say. And yeah, like, you can just tell they unjust as hell, like, bro. And then I'm gonna speak on more after.
first offenses on weed, getting caught with weed or getting caught with dope, you was getting the maximum sentence. Like,
Now, the fact of the matter is, we've gone from there all the way up to saying, under the leadership of Senator Thurmond, and I'd like to suggest that I take some small credit for it myself as well, and others, the presiding officer, that there is now a death penalty. And we passed it a couple years ago. If you are a major drug dealer, involved in the trafficking of drugs and murder results in your activities, you go to death. And a number of other severe penalties. We changed the law so that if you are arrested and you are a drug dealer, under our forfeiture statutes, you can, the government can, take everything you own. Everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you've just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. We have laws in the last several years where we don't allow judges discretion to sentence people. Flat time sentencing. You get caught, you go to jail.
Just like that, huh? No judge's discretion. This is a bill, like, they have to abide by that. All judges have to abide by that. That's also the bill with the nickel or the quarter of cocaine, crack cocaine that I put at the beginning of the video. That's what I was talking about with the 5 years. You get caught with a quarter of cocaine in his bill, you get the maximum of 5 years for a quarter of cocaine. And then the opposition's was no offense. If you had a quarter of cocaine, you need to have 100 times that to even get an offense. Like, come on, bro.
just to keep us off of the streets, because y'all gonna have to look this video up. He was like quoting, like saying, she wasn't eating. Like, I ain't even ate the bread. When I asked for the bread, she couldn't give me the bread. Didn't eat no fries.
Okay, continue.
He was quoting, like, he was saying we was beasts. Don't quote me. He was, but this is what I got from it. This is what I remember. Basically, he said we was beasts, or like, he was saying all this shit to the president, like the political, whatever that shit's called. Like, he was in the courts presenting this. And he was saying, like, we beasts, we need to be kept off the streets because we don't know how to behave and all this shit. We not raised right. This is the reason this act need to come into terms to keep us locked up, to protect him and his family. And then he was talking to the judge or the president, and he's like, you and your family.
Take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter, or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. That's number one. There's a consensus on that. Unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society. And the truth is, we don't very well know how to rehabilitate them at that point. That's the sad truth. I'm the guy that said, rehabilitation, when it occurs, we don't understand it and notice it. And even when we notice it and we know it occurs, we don't know why. So you cannot make rehabilitation a condition for release. That's why in our system, there's the federal system, you serve 85% of your time. It's a shame, but we don't know how to rehabilitate. But there is a consensus, and I will cease. A, we must make the streets safer. I don't care why someone is a malefactor in society. I don't care why someone is antisocial. I don't care why they become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society, try to help them, try to change their behavior. We have other treatments to try to deal with it, but they are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. But we would be absolutely stupid as a society if we didn't recognize the condition that nurtured those folks still exists. And we must deal with that.
And then
So old,
it was crazy. I'm gonna look that video so we can watch it. But y'all need to look that video too. He literally made this law and was saying like, basically we terrible people. We don't know how to act. But we was never originally this way. We was not raised, but we was taught to be this way. So don't nobody just act out normally on their own. You gotta, huh?
I said,
Yeah,
just kidding.
because you got taught that. Sexy Red. Nicki Minaj, yeah, you been taught that. Anyways, he was saying some shit like that's not even quotes, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, we need to be kept off the street to protect him and his family, his households. So we're not stealing from them because we don't got jobs. So we gotta steal, but they're not giving us jobs. So how else are we supposed to provide or supply for our needs? Like, it's crazy. That video is crazy. I'm not to find it. So that's just one example. Like, man, we the most people that's in jail. Still ain't even eat the bread. You could have given it to me while I was eating my food.
How the bread?
No, I don't have no food now.
Okay.
Like, bruh, y'all see?
Like, I'm
She
going
talking about
to eat the
stay
bread.
over there. No, you not.
Yes, I am. Like, I eat it last. Like, you still minding my plate. Like,
She was minding mine yesterday.
you still minding my plate.
I didn't even get to eat yet. She asked me, did I want my meat? Like, what?
Cause you don't even eat meat, so.
I eat my grandma meat. So, I don't like talking politically because I'm not too big into that shit, and I really don't give a fuck. I really don't, because
Yeah, me either.
they all full of shit.
People who don't follow politics, which is the vast majority of people, and there's good reason why not to. I'm not chiding anyone for not following it, but
it's good to have knowledge. That video, yeah, he literally made that law. Like, that law is still in act today, and he literally promoted it, whatever you want to call it, persuaded it to the judge or the fucking president at the time, or whoever the fuck, the secretary, whatever the fuck it was.
What's that law in Chicago about firearms?
I was just about to say that, and the law in Ohio for firearms is open carry state. Like, they promoting deadly shit for us to kill each other, fucking get arrested, go to jail. It's retarded. But I don't know the law in Chicago. Nope. But then, speaking of schools, see what I posted? The brother that got removed from his principal job
Oh, I didn't watch the whole
in
thing.
Chicago. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, he was one of the top presidents and got removed because of his religion.
That's fucked up.
Bad. And the school he's teaching at was predominantly black, but had 7 white teachers, and they came together in the board of Chicago or whatever, and that it was a private school, if I'm not mistaken. The board of that school, I guess, or county, whatever the fuck, came together after hiring him. Not the people that hired him; they would still for him because they knew the work he was doing. But the people that it was 2 black people actually in the board, if I'm not mistaken, again, that came against him because they was against his religion. And then the white people that was at his school teaching came with claims and reports and sent it back to the board, and he ended up getting removed. Crazy. And he even said that was agenda. Like, why you at a predominantly black school with students that excel in they studies? Like, that school was one of the top schools in Chicago. It was ranked in the state and the city. And you got white teachers, you know, like in a predominantly black school. And they still excel in it.
You was a principal, correct, at the school in Chicago?
Yes, Lindblom Math and Science Academy in Chicago.
Okay. So tell us the story, what happened?
Okay. So I should say last year, 2022, I was selected by the Black LSC, because Lindblom is a black school, 75% black. It's in a black community. It's in Inglewood, in Chicago. And the LSC selected me to be the principal of Lindblom. Lindblom is one of the top schools in Chicago and one of the top schools in the States. It's ranked number 8 in the city, if I remember correctly, and number 22 in the state. So this is one of the top schools in Chicago. There were people in Chicago public schools, when they found out that the LSC selected me to be the principal, there were people within Chicago public schools. One, his name is Devin LaRosa. He was my network chief. He had a problem with them selecting me to be the principal. And another lady named Latasha Williams Ford. These were some of the people who we know because we have testimony from the actual LSC members. When they selected me as the principal, they wanted the LSC to start the selection process all over again. And the reason that they wanted them to start the process all over again is because of my religion, because I'm a Muslim, because I'm a member of the Nation of Islam. So there were calls, there was pressure being put on the LSC members to start this process over again. They stood strong. They made their selection. So we started the school year. CPS did a lot of underhanded things, tried to undermine everything that I did. To make a long story short, you had 7 white teachers and a black clerk. Even though the school is a majority black school and it's in a black community, 90% of the teachers there are white. Unfortunately, right. So
That's by design.
right, absolutely. And these are some of the brightest students in Chicago. So the 7 white teachers got together with a black clerk and told over 83 lies that we can prove that they're lies. We have it documented to the CPS law department, to the network chief. And on March 31st, they removed me from the school based on the lies of these 7 white teachers. And they did not provide any evidence of what they said. They just said it. And the law department went with what they said. And on March 31st, they removed me from the school.
Oh, so they went with I'm white and I say so.
They went with I'm white and I say so. And I have the investigative report. They don't have any documents. They don't have any evidence that I did these things. It's just their word. I'm white and I say so. And because they said it, the white investigator, her name is Kelly Tarrant, the white investigator took everything that these white teachers said as facts. The only person, if you read the investigative report, the only person that she fact-checked was me. She didn't fact-check anybody else. Let me give you an example. One white teacher by the name of Ian Brannigan said that on December 22nd, there was the first snowstorm in Chicago, December 22nd of 2022. And so we had a lot of teachers call off that day. A lot of students were absent. That was a Friday. So Ian Brannigan lies to the law department and says that when Mr. Muhammad came to school on that day, he showed up late and he didn't do anything to help the students, right? So Kelly Tarrant and the law department didn't fact check that. So I fact checked it. I went and looked inside of the swipe time, the times people swipe in, that, any investigator would do that. I swiped in on December 22nd at 7:46. Mr. Brannigan swiped in at 7:47. The law department did not fact check anything that any of these white teachers said. They took everything they said as actual facts.
Well, you mentioned they had a problem with your beliefs.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything documented that says that?
Absolutely. We have a teacher Facebook chat where they're in the Facebook chat talking about my religion. We have emails that show that even before I got to the school, they were emailing the network chief and other people talking about my religion. So that's documented. We have the members of the LSC who receive phone calls from people in CPS, and in these phone calls, they're asking them, "Why are you hiring this Muslim?"
What else you want to talk about?
You not eating that fucking bread.
Gonna eat it.
I wanted a piece when I was eating. I thought you were offering.
I'm pretty sure you had your own.
And it was gone. It's definitely gone. Lemon pepper. It's gone now.
Just to make sure. So.
It's classy.
So. What about Zodiac?
Yeah. But,
I'm gonna do a mukbang with Zodiac signs one day.
wow, what do you want to talk about?
Stay tuned.
What do you want to talk about Zodiac signs? You want to say, oh, this person act like this because, like, no, that's so fucking retarded.
I don't care. I'm gonna be retarded that day. So stay tuned.
Why do you want to?
Look.
No.
You don't have to.
I can act like you.
I am one
I
day.
can act like you and be a fuck
Like,
whatever.
okay.
I act like you and be whatever I am. Like that don't make no sense. No, it's free will. So people
You're right.
is doing what they want to do because they just want to do it. Not because I'm a Libra, my sun rise at this time, and your moon rise at this time, and like what? No.
The people that get it, get it. The people that don't,
I
don't.
get it.
Like,
I
okay.
I done been on CoStar, but it might be accurate, but that still don't. Nah, because my chart can be accurate, and it can be traits of you. Like no, that don't.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When she do that video, y'all don't go look at it. Please don't.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
I don't know, not Zodiacs. We talk about real shit. Why people act the way they do, not because of those. Go ahead.
Okay. What you want to talk about?
Go ahead, topic. Oh my gosh.
Never mind. I was gonna say something.
Say something.
As a whole. New topic.
Yeah.
So.
You just zoned me out with that one.
Oh my goodness. So. What's your favorite water? My favorite water is Ice Mountain, hands down. Dasani nasty. Aquafina nasty. I like Core, Body Armor.
Let's talk about. Hey, I want y'all to. What y'all think she's trying to say right there? Because I ain't like that at all. See, y'all let me know. Yeah. Because I didn't get that.
Like,
Excluded him specifically.
Jeez, man. Jeez. Eesh.
Alright, you can chill out.
I need some more to drink. I need some teleport with that cranberry juice. We can really start talking. Say man. Just kidding. Let's talk about food.
Yeah, just know I like how you did that.
He's back. Put it right back in there.
Yep, because I just want you to know that.
I know that now for sure. I definitely know. Because you done brought it to my attention. And you expressed that.
Yep.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I know. So, food. Most of the shit we eat can kill us.
So let's talk about food. How was the food you just ate?
It was great.
She's lying.
My plate gone.
Y'all tell me about the expression she just made and the hand symbol. Is that fake or real? Looked pretty fake to me.
Look,
Y'all still see the bread right there, right?
It's my
Y'all gonna see when I ask for the bread.
this
and,
my plate.
and the bread's still there.
This his plate. So it wasn't great. Like, I'm trying to figure
You
out.
can eat, and it's called not being ungrateful. It's called knowing that people
You
starving.
see, I ain't eat that nasty ass rice.
No.
So,
no.
like,
No,
come
you
on.
did
If it was
right.
nasty, if it wasn't good, I would have said that.
Oh, I didn't put no rice on my plate.
Good.
Nah.
There's been throwing up.
Actually, I went.
That.
Rice ain't nasty, so annoying.
The rice he made tastes like hard, crunchy,
So when
hard, crunchy, old ramen noodles.
This how I know she be showing out.
Like,
So
what?
when I said try it, you said it ain't bad. Now it's hard, crunchy, old ramen noodles. Yeah.
That's just gonna talk shit now. Like,
I wasn't talking shit. I said I feel like you faking.
I'm not
That's
faking.
not talking shit. You talking shit. You just said, oh, like what?
I wasn't faking.
The rice.
Don't got no reason in my body. Don't got no
The rice.
nothing in my body to like
Rice.
about food. I love food. If it's nasty, I'ma say it.
The rice
Like, come on.
was too buttery. That's the only thing.
The rice tastes like you cook some ramen noodles, let it dry out.
She saying it had.
Chopped it up,
She
put
said-
it in a skillet.
She said it had seasoning.
and fried it and put it in the pot.
You said put it in a skillet, fry it, and put it in a pot. So you trying to be funny. You really trying to be funny.
I am now because that rice nasty.
Oh. So she just said it wasn't bad. Now it's nasty.
I ain't like it. I don't know. I ain't like the taste.
This why.
Maybe
this
the
why,
seasoning- maybe
this
the
why I say
seasoning
she
you
be
put in
faking because
Maybe the
she
seasoning
said
is
some
better.
people might like it. It ain't bad. Now
Right?
it's,
It ain't
now it's
horrible.
nasty.
It ain't horrible. Like, it's not disgusting.
No,
But it's nasty.
You
It's
said
not
what you said.
disgusting.
You
I
said
feel like
shit to my
people
face.
gonna.
Now you want to say it on
I
camera.
feel like-
No, that's not what I meant by say it to my face. Now you want to say it on camera, like, fuck no. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then she brought up her baby daddy
I'm
and
feeling
excluded him. Like, yeah, she been funny on camera. So, anyways.
Okay. I don't even got that energy. I ain't even trying to put none of that energy out. But okay.
So, anyways, the rice, like I said, just had too much butter. You want your rice to have seasoning, so yeah. She just don't like brown rice, so she was already, what you call it, biased towards the rice. So yeah, y'all take that into consideration. Yep.
Correct. So moving on. Finally.
Yes, most of the food is killing us, and she still eats most of the foods that's killing us.
Yeah. Facts. But, you know, it's just like, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't,
She don't care.
I mean, a part of me don't care, but it's not like, you know, it's not the whole get go. You know, it's just not. I don't care, but it's just like I like what I like. Like I like chips. I like hot sauce. I like
You can make all these things.
milk.
on
It's
your
like
own.
a lot of stuff is just bad for you.
It's certain shit that you can eat of everything you just said. That's not the bad version. Correct?
Yep. I need to start getting organic food.
Not even that. It's fucking guaranteed. You need to start growing your own food.
That too. But shit, who got a farm? Who got eggs? Who
You got a
got
backyard.
chickens? Who got pigs?
Chicken. You can grow
cows.
fruit and vegetables. That's what you still talking about meat.
Yeah, I like meat. I don't know if I'll ever get meat up. And that's just honesty. Like,
And there's a lot of y'all
I
out
will
there just
give
like
pork
her.
up. I will give pork up. I will. I would.
Say you will do it.
I will. I will give pork up. Might slide in a little bacon on my burger, but like, other than
It's
that,
turkey burger.
Or-
turkey bacon.
or pepperonis.
Hell
Those
no.
my only. Those my only.
Fuck no. That's definitely important.
Right.
So that's like doing
Those are my only exceptions.
There's not no exception. That's pork.
Pepperonis on pizza and
That's pork.
bacon on my
How about-
burger.
Well, no pepperoni. And how about turkey bacon?
Turkey bacon.
And no pepperonis. Now you
I
not.
can't give up
Yeah,
pepperonis.
you can. Yeah, see that
I
man
can, but I don't want to. How about that?
But you just said you gonna give up pork, and you just
Right.
said,
I will give up pork
and
chop,
you just said,
pork
y'all heard how
rinds,
she said it.
pork
Y'all heard how she
nuggets,
said.
everything.
Y'all heard how she said it ain't about she don't care, but she just said I don't want to. So that means you don't care. I'm just gonna let
They
you
don't mean that because people
Yes, it do.
people care about their life and their health, but they still shoot up heroin. And they
So
still
they don't
sniff,
care.
sniff lines.
So they don't care.
They do care, but they still do
That's
it.
contradicting
'Cause it's
with
like-
everything you're saying. It's called contradicting. You can say you care about something and do the opposite. That means you don't care.
No, it don't mean that.
If your words don't match your actions, that means
No, it don't mean you don't care.
yes, it does.
That mean
How the hell do you care if you're not doing nothing to prove that you care? You're doing the opposite to prove you don't.
well, listen
If you
up.
say you care about your health and you jump off a bridge, do you care about your health? If you say you care about your health and you eating shit that's killing you, do you care about your health? You say you care about your health.
Yes.
No, how?
That don't mean you don't necessarily. That don't
If
mean
you care about
don't
your health-
care about your
If you
health.
care about your health and you're doing drugs that's killing you, continue doing drugs, do you care? No.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Because you're
You
killing
can't just
yourself.
say you can't just
You're
say don't
killing
nobody
yourself.
100% not care. Like
I'm not
no.
saying 100%, but the don't care is outmaxing the care by a lot, obviously. Or you wouldn't be doing this shit. Yes. If you see the pepperoni right
In
now,
my case, it's more like
If you see the
75,
pepperoni right-
25.
And that's don't care. So if you see the pepperoni right now, you ate it, that means you don't care. Because you know what it's doing for you. Like, it's that simple, man.
Okay, boom.
There ain't no to it.
I don't care. Simple.
Yeah, that's really all it is.
Simple. I don't care.
Simple.
But I'm going to give up, the rest of the pork.
And still eat the other pork.
Yeah.
That's that sounds.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
It is what you want it to be.
exactly. It is what it is.
No. It is what it is. It's not eating no pork. That's is what it is. Because it's not your want. So now you.
It is the one. If I want
What?
to eat pepperonis.
Did you not just hear what I said?
Go ahead.
She's not listening.
Yes, I am listening.
So what I just say?
I forgot.
Right?
Go
'Cause
ahead.
You didn't listen.
Yes,
She just wanted to talk. Y'all
Come
seen
on.
that?
Come on.
Y'all gonna see what I said. Y'all gonna hear how she just wanted to go right away. I said it is what it is when you don't do what you want. Because now you're overcoming your self desire. The urges we talked about, not being able to eat and just drink water instead of eating, that's caring because you know it's doing something for your health. So if you know pork is bad for you and you eat a pepperoni, it's not, it is what it is. It is what I want it to be, right?
Yeah, it is what I want it to be.
Correct.
Me, you, your mama, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your brother, your niece, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your dog. I don't know about dogs, but every human has the right and the power, the man of God, to do what they want to do. Being righteous or the opposite of righteous, evil, wicked, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. It is what it is when you don't succumb to your urges. You don't fail to resist, you overcome them. That's when it is what it is, because you doing the will of God. Yeah.
It is what it is when you don't do what you want. Now it is what it is. I don't need that. I want it, but I don't need it. I ain't gonna eat it. Stop eating pork, dog.
Yeah, y'all stop eating pork.
Hypocrite. Y'all stop eating pork, y'all.
People gonna do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Like you said, I'm telling y'all though, don't eat pork, but I'm gonna still eat a pepperoni on my pizza. That's just...
So don't listen to a hypocrite, cause she can't even stop. So
no, I'm not telling them.
You're
like,
a hypocrite.
Oh my God, like
Tell them to stop.
Kill y'all.
Tell them to stop eating sausage and pork chops and all that shit. Don't tell them to stop eating pork, cause you still eat pork.
If y'all want to eat a damn pepperoni on y'all pizza,
stop eating pork.
Eat a pepperoni on y'all pizza, but don't eat no pork chops. Don't eat no pork ribs. Don't eat no.
That's so contradictory.
Pork rinds.
That takes it all out. Once you eat that pepperoni, pork is in your system. Do not eat pork. Okay.
Hey, y'all heard the meme.
She won't be eating pork here very soon. No pepperonis. Eat some cream of wheat bread with bananas in it. You see how good that sounds?
If you want to choke, sorry, I'm...
See, she trying to play. I don't like this.
I'm playing. I'm just kidding. Like, oh my gosh. I need another water.
And don't drink purified water.
Oh, Lord.
I know y'all probably like, why? But all that fluoride and what is that shit called? Contamination. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
It's in there. Tap water as well. What that
So,
say?
if y'all shake your water bottle up and got some bubbles in it, wait. You got bubbles in there? That means you got bacteria and something else in it.
Contamination.
Yeah. But as you can see, mine's don't. So
I see the bubbles. What are you talking about?
No, if you shake it up and it's still bubbles in here. But it ain't no bubbles in here.
That shit got contamination in it. And bacteria. Trust me.
No, don't.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
If y'all want to see...
Hold up. Processed.
I'm thirsty.
That's the key word right there. Processed by advanced filtration. That's processed.
This nigga acting like he done drunk water from Mount Everest. Like, fuck out of here.
I want to. So I want to say it like that. I definitely want to. That's
Me
the best
too.
water. What else did it say? Ozonation or ozonation and reverse osmosis technologies. That don't sound right.
I
Do
have
it,
my
y'all.
water. I'm thirsty.
That don't sound right. Do it. That don't sound right. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Distill water or natural spring, or go to the mountains. Wherever your horse drink at, that's where you should drink water. Horses don't drink dirty water. So if you got horses,
If you want to see me pour this on his head, say that.
y'all might want to see that. See how nasty that shit is? That's why she closed the cap. She said she was thirsty and took a sip. She knew that shit was terrible.
I want some Ice Mountain.
Right. Because that's
Ice Mountain.
natural
Better.
spring. Right. You taste the
Or
difference.
some Body Armor or some Core.
You taste the difference, right?
Core water.
You taste the difference, right? I mean, particles and chemicals.
Yeah, I do. That's because I
Yeah, all water tastes
like
different.
drinking. Not for real.
Some tastes like silver and
I ain't gonna lie, I used to drink from the faucet. Like,
I used to too.
I still do.
Recently, I know. I boil more water. They get them particles and contamination and chemicals and bacteria. Because imagine what the hell is in your faucet. You don't even know what's in your faucet.
Right, ew.
And you talking about you still drink it.
Yeah. Because
That's going back to that. I don't care, y'all. That's all that
No.
is. She don't care. She
I
said,
do,
"Ew,"
but like one day,
but still,
one day I
gonna
was
drink it.
real thirsty, and I was like,
Don't care, right?
I was like nauseous, like I needed like something to drink at that
so
time,
you didn't care.
and I didn't have no filtered water, so I just drank from the faucet.
Natural water.
Natural water. So I just drank from
Look
the
at your
faucet.
lips. Y'all still see the bread right there, right? Yep. What y'all see? Crazy. I'm about to do it. Damn, we've been recording for an hour. Alright, man. She's still doing the bullshit. Sexy Red influenced